everyone talks about what you should be doing to become a profitable trader, but no one really talks about the things you should avoid. I'm a big fan of cutting on the nonsense, the bad habits, the bad traits, and the bad things you have in any skills that you're trying to master. And the moment you cut the bar, you'll automatically start improving. So in this video, I wanna talk about the things that you should stop doing today, right now, if you want to become a profitable trader. Let's start off with the first one. Now I see this time and time again among new traders. If by any chance you look at a trade and before you go in, before the trade starts moving in your favor, you automatically take the calculator out and you start calculating. What will I make? What if this trade goes up? What if this trade goes down? What if I make $10,000? What if I make $20,000? And you start going into the zone of seeing only the good part of the trade. You use your trades on what you will potentially make. Now this habit is very bad. The moment you start looking at all the positives of the trade, you start getting biased. You only see the positives of the trade. You'll start looking at things that confirm the bias. You'll believe that this trade will go in your favor no matter what. In return, what traders do is that they avoid their stop loss. When the price goes near it, they will push it down or even remove it completely. Or they change their behavior on the chart. They trade without a proper system. They don't journal the loss and so on. The next one is the most popular mistakes. I'm sure you do it. I don't believe it if you say to me that you don't do this one. And this is closing your trade early without a proper reason. How many trades moved in your favor and you were directly on the computer with your hand on the close button? Exactly, multiple times. Now let me tell you why you should absolutely get rid of this. Profit in trading is made by your winning trade. Well, if you close those trades early, what will happen? Right, less profit. And if you close them very early, they can even lead to unprofitability. Let me show you why this happens. The reason traders will close trades early is because of pure psychology. Your brains want to lock in the win even if your plan says to hold. That fear of losing will cost you more than an actual losing trades. So it's extremely important to avoid this mistake at all costs. Now this one is the most popular mistake traders make. They find a strategy, they backtest, everything works fine. And when they go live, again, everything works, they are profitable, but right when week 2 comes, they have a losing week. So then they say, strategy is not working, this is the reason I'm losing. And they do that every single time. That's called strategy hopping. Now, instead of trading strategies every week, you need to try and understand why is your strategy not working? What am I doing wrong? Did the market shift direction or is it choppy? Or is the market not matching to this particular strategy? But most traders will not take a look at that. They will say like trading is a scam. Or look, this strategy isn't working, so I look for something new that I know over time works and will make me a millionaire. Find me a successful trader right now that makes consistent income and changes strategies every week. Did you find one? Probably no. Well, trading strategies need some time to master and no one can deny that. But if you change strategies so often, you never give yourself the time to really master it. And this will lead to unprofitability and confusion. Give it some time, stick to the same strategy. It can be even 6 months, a year or 2 years. It doesn't matter. Use the same strategy till you see profitability. Because in this time span, you'll probably have already mastered your trading psychology, which plays undeniably the most role in trading. So the likelihood of you becoming profitable skyrockets. Profit goals, profit goals, profit goals. This is something we all thought of doing or at least did once. Personally, I did it in my first month. The first 2 years of trading, I need to make $100,000. So this month I need to make $1,000. Now having profit goals to other business models is okay, but in trading it's kind of difficult. Let me explain. When you set those profit goals, what you don't even think is that the market will not present opportunities every single day. Some weeks, some months, the market will not give you quality setups. So imagine setting a goal for you to make $20,000 this month, but the market is dead and you take shitty low quality trades. Mentally you are forced to take trades you don't want. You put more size, you take low quality setups, and even trade for the entire day so you maybe find a setup. This can lead to you changing your behaviors on the chart every time you trade. And it's worse than you think. If you change behavior every day and you previously have an edge, you now have zero edge. Understand that your job is to follow your system as precisely as possible and not to make profit. If you decide to hit your goal, you'll make less profit. You can even lose money, take bad quality trades, and you'll mess up with your psychology. And from now on, every time you take a trade, you'll question it. And don't fall, my friend, for a loss. So I recommend you to not have profit goals. Instead, have goals like, I wanna refine my edge, I wanna get better entries, I wanna fix my psychology and think like a robot. And once you break your goals into actions, you'll improve as a trader, achieve your goals, and in the end, make more money than just hitting your profit goals. Now my favorite one. Stop paying attention to everyone else's social media. Especially the trader. Stop it. It's destroying you. It's very easy for you to go on social media, go to Instagram, go to TikTok, and see other traders make X amount of money and say, well, how do I get there? I need to get there. I need to do this. I need to increase my size. I need to change my strategy. And what that does is that it puts you in a state of mind where you start taking very, very stupid trades. So you need to ignore all the outside knowledge. When you start paying attention to people on social media, you start looking at different strategies. Well, today this guy did this, so I copy them. Or tomorrow somebody did this, so I'll do it too. Well, the truth is that it doesn't allow you to build your own path. The only thing that's accepted is you find one mentor and one trading strategy and stick to it until you are profitable. Just stick to it and consume content around the strategy from your mentor. Because if you're around everything, you don't allow yourself to focus on one thing and become profitable with X strategy. And I wanna tell you that 99% of things you see on social media aren't real. Truly, aren't real. People are quite honestly filling you with nonsense. They'll treat you with retarded trading strategies, fake profits, fake lifestyle, and it's very easy for you to feel behind of everybody. So increase your time horizon and allow your journey to be yours. Own it. The next one is stop focusing on your P&L as an indicator that you are doing something good or not. I see so many beginners say, well, this month I made less money than the previous one. I had red month, so I tried like shit. And I tell you, don't take your P&L as a measure of success, especially when you start out. The reason is that you won't find success in the markets for some time, and that's okay. That's the name of the game with trading. It will take time. And for the reason you are not consistent yet, it will not show as dollar value. You won't have 10k, 12k, 15k, 20k months and so on. But what you can do is that you can start measuring other aspects of trading that you are allowed to say, well, I'm improving. I am improving in backtesting. I found a strategy with 30% win ratio and now I've improved it to 45%. I've been better at risk management, I've been better at entries. I've gotten better to allowing certain trades to play out. I have been better at following my pre-market plan consistently. If you start shifting your focus onto things that you can actually measure and aren't P&L based, you'll feel a lot more confident and more proud of yourself. If you found value in this video, you can't go wrong with the video where I show you the best way to flip $10 to 10k as a beginner. You really can't miss this one. It's an absolute must watch. As always, I'm watching you from afar and I'm rooting for success.